Hello everybody, if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. And also if you're on YouTube watching, you can fast forward if you want to, or you don't even have to have the sound on, because I'm just going to sit here and dot, and I'm going to speak to my friends so y'all can welcome in and you can watch. So we are going to, I'm going to start dotting this cute bunny from Hobby Lobby. So I'm putting some paint on my palette so I can start. Hello everybody, I'm hoping I can see comments. Hey Luann, hello my friend. So I'm gonna put me some green out. I got every color under the rainbow on this table. Hello Yvonne. Hello, hello. Try to get this one. All right, I think I got it centered. Hey Daniela. Hello everybody. I didn't even get a wipe out. Hello Tammy. Hello Danielle. Whoops, I hit my light. Hello Chris. Hello Erlene. I decided I wanted to dot tonight. My sinuses are giving me fits. Hello. And I just wanted to come and dot because, like I said, I didn't want to put my makeup on. My eyes are kind of itchy, and my right side of my face, my sinuses are killing me. So yeah, y'all get to see my hands, and y'all don't have to look at my face. All right, so I'm trying to decide where to go from here, because I'm looking at an old design that I did a while back, but you haven't seen this. This is from Hobby Lobby, so I put it here so everybody can see. It was $3.99 at Hobby Lobby, and it's the stuff is not on sale yet. The whatchamadoodles is not on sale. The Easter stuff is not on sale. Yes, I'm gonna. So for y'all that want to know, like, I just put my stencil. I kind of found the center of this part, what the center was between here and here, and then here and here. And so then I put my little stencil down, and I kind of went from there. Yay, you're happy that I'm dotting? Wow, because I never knew that y'all really like to watch me as much as I was thinking. Hold on, let me look at my, okay, trying to figure out how I did this before. So I'm going to try to catch y'all's comments. Hey, Deb. Hey, Bonnie. Climbed out of the deep freeze. Yes, it was warmer today. It was in the 50s today, but now I still have lots of ice on the ground. And hopefully the rain tomorrow is going to take care of all of that. And I am, it came from Hobby Lobby. So I decided I was going to do this tonight because, all right, hold on. Let me think about what I'm doing, because that didn't turn out the way I wanted to. But anyway, here we are. I should have done my center dot too big for what I wanted to do, but it's okay. Hobby Lobby on March 30th. Yay, that's awesome. You'll love it. Hey, Tammy. And so I'm just going to dot and try to read y'all's comments. Yes, it's going to come to life. So I have got, as y'all can see, part of all my colors. This is, that green is foliage green. And this purple is wild orchid. So if y'all, I have every color under the rainbow out here. So I am just going to try to make him become something really pretty. Let me see. I'm just looking back at an old pattern I did, and I'm trying to decide what to do. What am I doing? You're supposed to get more snow. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You like watching me dot. No, we don't need any more snow. Y'all can have all the snow. I don't want any snow. And do I have my stencil handy? I could show it. Yes, I will. Now this pink is petal pink. I just pulled out some springy colors I liked. Here is my stencil. It's from the Happy Dotting Company. There it is. Right there. They're on Etsy. They are out of Australia, I think. Hey, Nancy. Watching you and keeping your mind occupied. This keeps my mind occupied. 25. Tammy, that is low in Florida. I bet y'all are just froze over. Oh, he's having back surgery? Like, when is he having back surgery? I had back surgery. It helped me immensely. 40 degrees. Yeah, it's a heat wave. Like, we had, trying to do it without turning my work, but we had like 50s today, but the ice is still on the ground because, you know, it kind of insulates itself. It melted a good bit, but it's still, you can't even tell. Yes, Hobby Lobby is where I got the bunny. See, I pulled the sticker off the back and then I like crumbled it up and I got it out of the garbage. I said, oh, no, somebody's going to ask me. So I'll just put it right out here and I wrote it right there. The tools, your dotting tools look 2 feet. They're not. I guess because I'm holding them like that and it looks long, but it's really not. I mean, like they're about 6 inches long. My hand's about 6 inches. Yes, we are over it. We're over it too. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing now. So I'm just kind of shooting from the hip at this point. Had a TENS machines put in about a month. Now it's in, oh no, gosh, that sounds terrible, Michelle. Hey, Barb. Okay, so let me see, where am I going from here? Let's do, yes, I drew some guidelines, even though, you know, I'm probably not even going to use the guidelines. Y'all know how I am. But yeah, this is me shooting from the hip pretty much because this is not even planned at all. Like I'm just doing whatever comes to my mind at this point. Because I thought I was going to do something, but I started off with my center dot too big, so now I can't do that. So I was going to do an old design that I had, or start an old design, but I was looking at a picture on my phone, but that didn't happen. You was over a winter, yeah, I'm over a winter too, like that. I don't like winter at all. I am a summer. I gotta turn my bunny, y'all. So I am a summer girl. I like it to be warm and happy and sunny and green and all of the things. And I'm dotting hard. It was beautiful in San Francisco. I bet it, or Sacramento, I bet it was. Y'all have really good weather out there. Not that we don't, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, the white is a watercolor pencil. Hold on. So I will just wipe a baby wipe over this when I'm done and it'll come off. Hey, Bonnie. But I said, well, I'm going to try to do the guidelines, which I'm not a guideline girl, honestly. I didn't learn doing guidelines. I didn't teach myself that way. And so I just don't do it with guidelines. But mine is not symmetrically correct either all the time. So maybe I should, but I don't know. So, or you can type in supply shop, which all one word, and you can get the dotting tools on my Amazon list. I have a dotting section separate from the rest of it. Okay. All right, so there's that. Robin, the stencil is from a place called the Happy Dotting Company. They're on Etsy. They're on Amazon too, but I'm not sure this is on Amazon. I can't remember. Foliage green, wild orchid, petal pink, and this was turquoise. I got every color under the rainbow out here. All right, so now let's go back up here. And let's do white. Where's my white? Here we go. Here's some whites. Dense fog for 2 months. Nice to see the sun. Wow. That is a long time to see. Is it smog or fog? I don't dot often, but I do like the guidelines. Priscilla, take the space out. I know I need to change those. So I'm going to go right here. So I'm trying to catch y'all's comments, but they go fast. You bought your junk journal to work and you've been doing your squares. I got to do my squares. I didn't do my squares today, so now tomorrow I'll have 3 to do. But it ain't a problem if I miss. Yes, Tina, I always start in the center. And the reason being is because if I was to start out here and go in, it would just be a lot more difficult, I guess. And your spacing, like here, I just know I'll just go until I stop, if that makes any sense. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna go to the next one. Sherry, take out the space. So yeah, leave the space out of supply shop, which, like I said, I need to fix that. But I just haven't had a chance to do it. I forget about it until I get on live, and then I go, gosh, I need to fix those. And this he's not completely round, so turning it is like a challenge. Everything gets in the way. So I decided I was going to do him like all these pretty colors. Like, I don't have 5 colors. I have like 25 colors out here. And so I'm just going to do a bunch of random springy colors. But if it's a heart, I start at the bottom. Well, I could start where I wanted to, really. Like, I could have started my circle over here and done, I thought you meant the center of the circle and go out. That's what I thought you meant. But yeah, if it's a heart, like I could have put the point of my circle right here and went this way. Or I could put it here, I could put it there, I could put it down here. But I decided to do him in the center. I have a stencil that does the guidelines like this from the Happy Dotting Company. They're on Etsy. They have stuff on Amazon too, but I'm not sure what, when and all that stuff, like what all they have on Amazon. Yeah, so I am going to be doing my workshop in the near future where I teach the basics. Let's see. Trying to figure out. Okay, there's his ear. Hadn't done a bunny in a while. It's been a long time. All right, got to move that since y'all all know it's from Hobby Lobby. All right, so this one needs to be straight. And then this one needs to be crooked. But I just decided to use the guidelines. Not that I'm seriously going by the guidelines, but trying. Ooh, just falling off the table. I wasn't planning on spinning him, but now that I'm doing it, all right, left, right, left, right. I had to think about where I was. Isn't it going to be cute? I just decided to do all kinds of little spring colors. Okay. I painted him black. Yes, he was plain wood, and he is in the Easter section of Hobby Lobby. So yes, I did paint him black. I did paint it black. I painted the edges, everything. Because he will stand on his own. He's real thick. So let's see this. Like that. Okay, there's all my bunnies. Hey, Lori Carol. Hello. All right, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to come back and put little Let's see if that end's going to be big enough. Little feet on my bunnies. These are going to be bunny butts. So I'll come back and put a little gray tail or something on him. Since he's white, I won't put white. I'll put gray. I'm going to put feet on him. Yes, this is the one I did at Hobby Lobby. Yes. This is the Hobby Lobby bunny. Now, there is a Dollar Tree one. But they're hard to find because not everybody can find them. But I know Hobby Lobby has these. Because I just got this one, the other day when my husband took me out and about so I wouldn't go crazy in the house. Vicky, the pattern that I'm doing, this is just coming out of my brain. Like I'm just doing stuff, putting stuff together. Yeah, Judy, I don't want to use it on this one, especially because his ear keeps on knocking everything over. The Dollar Tree bunny, I'll show you what it looks like compared to this one. It's pretty much the same, about the same size. It may be a touch smaller. So in size-wise, that's what it looks like. His ears are just longer. His back is a little more humped over, but if I turn it like this, you can kind of see. Well, not really, but that's what the Dollar Tree one looks like. So you can kind of see in comparison. All right, let me get all my stuff back the way I had it. Yes, it's wood. I painted it black. And I was like, oh gosh, everybody's going to be like, why are you painting that thing black? All right, so now do I do carrots here? Or do I wait and do... This is where I have to stop and think about, okay, what am I doing next? Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, you can definitely do the Dollar Tree bunny. It's totally fine. All right, I guess I'm going to do carrots. Well, I guess I need to paint... Cannot find the template you are using on their site. I don't know. It may come in a pack of different... Let me get this orange out of here because I put it down before I shook it enough. It may have come in like in a pack of several different things, but I can't remember. Hey, Linda. Okay, let me think real quick. All right, I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna put these carrots, and then what am I gonna do? It's trying to melt. Okay, if I do it here, okay, I'm just talking to myself. I'll do it there. So this is gonna be my big fat carrots. Whoops. So how are y'all doing on this Monday? And that darn groundhog done saw a shadow, you know, and I'm just like, really? Trying not to turn him. Yes, I think the black makes it pop better. You can do it on any color you want to. I'm gonna have to turn him, y'all. I'm just knocking stuff right on off my table because it hits my wipes. My wipes are hitting something else. Can y'all see? Now y'all can see. Hey, Deborah. You just heard the snowplows come through again. A lot of people got snow yesterday in the east. They got tons of snow, like Nashville and over that way. And Georgia. Can you show us the little bunny on a piece of paper so I can screenshot? Yeah, it's in the group, Vicky. If you're in the group, it's definitely in there. The bunny. And we'll be doing them. I'll probably do another row in a minute of them. Those won't be the only bunnies. Okay, starting to get used to being home. I haven't worked since January 23rd. I know, it's a lot of people. We've all down here in the South. Our mail has not run. I think they said the mail was running today. And if your neighborhood or your driveway and stuff was not safe, they were not going to run the mail. Because like our neighborhood, we can't see where the yard starts and where the street is. So I'm over it too. It's been brutal, but not as brutal as it is for some of y'all way up north. But because y'all got snow early, if I remember right, y'all got it way up in November, like earlier than normal, like a big snow. If I remember, I could not, I'm gonna tell you right now, I couldn't deal with it. Hey Holly, the class will be 30, and the reason being is because it is 3 separate lessons, because there's a lot to teach, and the lessons are probably 2 hours or more, depending on, you know, what topic we get off talking on or whatever. But you know, it's a lot of information, and I know you think, oh, how can that be a lot of information? It is, trust me. I mean, yeah, you could do a crash course and learn how to do it quickly, but not to teach you all these little critters like this bunny, because there's a whole bunch of little critters that we do. Bears and ladybugs and snowmen and Santa Clauses, and so all of that's in the class too. I was curious when you showed this at Hobby Lobby. Yes, I showed it. I was like, yes. Did y'all see the cookie cutter? Did y'all watch my video on Hobby Lobby that I posted yesterday about the, I showed y'all the cookie cutters and stuff? Well, these. You know how we did the hearts last week? And they have these in Hobby Lobby for $1.79. We can do the clay, and then we're going to do some flowers like we did the hearts. Stacy, thank you. It is a lot of information for sure. Okay. All right. So yeah, so I saw those flower ones, and I definitely got those clay cutters. I don't know what you want to call them. Let's make these carrots just have a little bit of green to them. What is on my tool? It looks goopy or something. Thank you. I keep getting a message from you about shirts. I don't even have shirts. I hadn't sold shirts in, I don't know, a long time. Because I don't think I have a code word set up for that. I don't know why you're getting a message about shirts, and I don't know where that's coming from. Because it's closed, where I used to get mine from. Okay. They gotta have a little green at the top. He's getting a little bigger. We weighed him one day last week, and he's like 1.8 pounds now instead of 1.4 pounds. Thank you, Tammy. So yeah, he's getting a bigger. I can look at him and tell he's grown a little bit, but he's still tiny now, y'all. He's still getting like a little guinea pig running around my house. That's what he looks like. He's that small. So I'm taking, hey Annette. Yeah, the shirts must be Amber, but it's not for me, because I don't do shirts. Amber does shirts, but I don't know. They're not for me, because I haven't sold shirts for my business since like 2021, long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. Just where are you getting them? You need to screenshot it and send it to me so I can like figure out where in the world they're coming from. It ain't me. All right, I got my little greens on my carrots. There's the carrots. Yeah, I showed this bunny they're in like the crafting aisle of the Easter stuff. where all the little kids craft and stuff are. All right, let's see. Now what am I doing? So I have to sit here and think about, okay, what's next? So let's see, I got green. Let's do, I ain't got a yellow in there yet. Where's my yellow? Here it is. Hey, Nancy. Now, I may not finish this thing tonight, but we're going to get a good starting on it for sure. Let's put some yellow in here. Let's see. Am I going to... Trying to figure out what I want to do. All right, let's just do this big dot right here. I normally don't do this big of a dot in the middle of my design, but you know what? We're going to do something different. That's always your thing to figure out what's next. 6.8 pounds. So yeah, my little Yorkie, he's supposed to get, let me just put that up there. Because his ear, this ear is getting in the way of everything. He's supposed to be like 4 to 4.5 pounds or something like that. He's not supposed to be big at all. He's so tiny. Oh, thank you, Judy. Y'all are sweet to say that. So yeah, I have people that have taken the dot class and they sell their work and do craft shows and all kinds of stuff. Yes, Lucy, I show the snowman. We'll do the Santa. Yeah, so I show you, like, I try to show you everything I know how to do and tell you everything I know to do about it. But yeah, I'll be posting about it soon. I've just got to get a bunch of stuff in line and together before I start it, because you know there's a lot of things that go on the back side, you know, that were automations that have to happen, and so that has to get done. All right, that was, for those of y'all wanting to know, that was banana cream. Like I said, I have every color under the rainbow. I probably have 20 bottles of paint sitting on my table. And I'm not putting out very much at a time, so I can save my paint. I would put the bunny on top of the carrots. Like, you could put bunnies here. Yes, you could. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm holding my breath. I try not to hold my breath, but sometimes I'll sit there and hold my breath. All right, let's see if I can do it this way without turning it. I do need to get like my Lazy Susan out, but his ear is just all up in the way. What do you need to start? Basically, we use Deco Art Americana paint right out of the bottle. Hobby Lobby used to sell it, but they no longer sell it. But Michaels does. And just the tool of these tools. And I just recommend you like practicing on some cardboard or some cardstock or something like that. No, you just have to have a set of tools. And I think the set that I get is like $10 on Amazon. And then a few bottles of paint. Just to start, you know. That's pretty much it. Yes. So Jenny, if you're in my membership currently, I have a monthly membership where we dot together 2 times a month. Everybody's wanting me to do 3, so it may end up being 3 times a month. And I show them different patterns and that kinds of things. We do projects and stuff. And if you're in that membership, then you get to see the workshop for free. Just because, you know, you're already in there. So that's a perk of being in there. You get to do the workshop because you can help me answer questions. And plus, everybody needs like a refresher course, I feel like, sometimes. But yeah, there's lots of people in my membership that they can dot probably better than I can. I hope this heat goes off in a minute because I'm like, it's like cooking me over here. It's hot. Okay. Yeah, so I show everybody patterns. Like we did this pattern right here. I'll show you the sparkly one first. Where's my other one? Hold on, let me grab it real fast. So this is a lid to a jar. That's what I taught. It still has to be sealed, but see, it has the sparkly glitter on top. Y'all can't really see that, but so this is the design that I taught Saturday evening, I guess, is this one. And so I have to do it first. I tried it out first myself. I just came up with the design, you know, as I went and said, okay, here's the design. And then I taught it. So I have to do it twice most of the time. And so I took this one, I cut a frame out of my laser, and it's glued in there. Of course, I can't get it out, but so rather it just sitting in a pile so I can just prop it up somewhere. Ain't it cute? You haven't dotted in a couple of months. Yeah, you'll pick it back up. You might be a little rusty. So yeah, but anyway, so that's what I did in there Saturday night. That's what we did. And that was lesson 2 in January. And everything, you know, you're able to go back and see, go back and watch them again and again and again. And if you're in the workshop, it'll be the same way with that. You get to watch it over and over. You'll always have access to it. Okay, now what? Let's see. I think I'm going to do, like I said, I've got all these colors out here. Let's do a little bit of purple cow. I'm just like, I'm gonna do all the colors because I want this to be like real springy and be all the colors. You're dotting now. It's so fun. But yeah, the designing of the designs, that comes later on, you know, after you've been doing it for a while. You just kind of, I just kind of sit there and go, okay, what do I need to do next? Like, what does it need? Yes, Judy, after somebody said that, I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to cut frames. I think I'm going to do a scallop square with a circle in the circle cutout. That way it can prop up better. Or you could glue it on your, put it on your refrigerator and put a magnet on the back. No, Charlie's not seen Roscoe yet. That's what I started to say a minute ago. So I'm going down there. She's got like this little dance thing on Saturday. So I'm going to stay with them this weekend. And I'm taking him with me. And so she's going to get to see the baby puppy. Yes, Barb, the design kind of speaks to you, and you I just kind of know what I'm going to do next, maybe. But, so she's going to get to see him this weekend, because I'll have to take him with me, because he's a baby. Lucy, no, I'll be posting about it, and so, I'll put the link and all that up. But I'll be advertising for it, like, for a few weeks before it ever starts. So don't worry. If you follow my page, you'll end up seeing it. After my class, I do. Oh, you do your own? Yes. And I'm counting, but I don't know if I'm. Sometimes it don't end up even, but it's okay. But see, I'll come back and I'll top dot all of these dots with another color or, where's my lid? Or some glitter or something. So, and sometimes we come back and we dot it a third time. And so that changes the look of the whole thing. So pretty. You're late for a very important date. Okay. Let's see, now what? I could go one more time. All right, let's do it one more time. Let's do this color. This is Crystal Blue, if y'all are wanting to know. Like I told y'all, I've got all these colors out. And I just want it to be real pretty and colorful. Some of y'all are counting, I know. Isn't that neat how they get smaller like that? It's called Walking the Dots. They just get smaller on their own. Easter eggs. Yes, I have my oval tool out so I can do little eggs. So we can do that next. We'll see. So yeah. Oh, look what I did. How did that happen? How did that happen? I don't even have it. Well, I guess I have it right there. Like, where did I get it from? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You would think, oh, I'm just doing little dots, so you count. How did I get paint everywhere? I do not know. But it just happens. It's just me. I get paint everywhere. Yeah, there are no rules. You do what you want to do. There are no rules. Hey, Cheryl. Wow, there's a lot of people on here watching me dot. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Like I said, my sinuses are like killing me. My eyes have been kind of itchy and watery today. I don't know. The dry heat in the house just kills me. And so my right sinus has been just giving me fits in the right side of my throat. And I just didn't want to put any makeup on. And I said, I'm just going to dot because I want to dot this bunny. Just want to dot him. It's looking pretty. Hey, Kimberly. All right. Now, yeah, dotting is addictive. And you start looking for things. Oh, what can we dot now? What can we dot now? You know, it's kind of that. All right, this is my oval tool. Y'all can see that's the one that I use a lot. That's bigger. But that's really big. But I think that's going to be... Where's my other one? We can do that. Let's do these. But what color? What color? What color? What color? Maybe all the colors? Can't get my... That looks awful. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, I could do that. And I like humidifiers, but I don't like all of the you know, they have mold in them and all of that stuff. So I kind of try to stay away from humidifiers. We'll do them all pink, I think. Pink, I think. That one looks better. But I do like a humidifier. It does help me, but problem is spacing. Yeah, Pamela. So the spacing thing, that is like a muscle memory. You know, you got to do it enough to make that memory, that muscle memory. So, I could dot that. So, you know, you gotta, like, the spacing of these, see mine looks pretty much the same, but now somebody else's is gonna look different. Can you see how I dip my paint? Like, with this tool, these shape tools, I just kind of dip them. I just get the bottom of them. I don't dip the whole entire tool, but now my round ones, I do. That's the trick to these ovals and the different shapes, is doing, you just dip the bottom of the tool into the paint. Keychains and making the bag hangers. You want how to choose which beads and charms to put together. This is an oval tool. So I get my tools from Jenna at jgrons.art.com. She dots on Facebook, but she mainly dots on TikTok. That's her platform, pretty much, where she dots. Just clean it with apple cider vinegar. Like, I would not forget, but just be, let me put some paint over that. I would forget to clean it, you know, and it doesn't take long for it to start growing either, and I don't want to breathe that in, but yeah, so, but I feel like my ear on my right side's feeling weird. Okay, give me some black. I just want a little dot of black paint. That's it. I'm gonna cover up that purple right there that I got on there. I like the ovals too. I like to do pumpkins with them. Are they dotting tools you are using? So these are ballpoint dotting tools. They're actually nail dotting tools. And then these are the acrylic rods. So there's different sizes of the rods. They go up to really, really big, but I don't ever use the really big ones. So see, they're all different sizes. And then but Jenna sells these on her website. Yeah, jgrons.art.com. You spell out .art. Okay, now what? So, like, I'll come back and put little designs on those eggs when they dry. So now, what am I doing now? I have OCD when it comes to what color's next. Like, I think I need a green or something. So yeah, I have Jenna's. Here's the spirals that she's talking about, the swirls or whatever. Let's see. These have not even seen paint before, but I have these spirals too. But I think these are left and right. They go different directions. So what if I put them? What if I put them there like this? That would be cute. Okay. I'm going to try that. So, like, for these, you don't need to dip, the whole thing in, like, the paint. You just kind of barely put it in the paint. Should I do them orange? That's the trouble of doing this. Yes, and Tammy, the flower tools take, that. I have them out here, too. They take a little minute. You got to kind of figure those out, the flowers, because, well, it would help if I shook the paint a little better. Now, you know how that oily stuff kind of comes out sometimes if you don't shake it good enough? That's what happened. So, I kind of let my paint run a little bit and let it, see how it got oily at first? So I put some more out. So I'm kind of letting it kind of get flat. And then, let's see which one. I'm just going to use the same one and go all the way around. Thank you, Kimberly. And I'm just going to barely, I'll show you. Well, I said I was. Until I got paint. I haven't ever used these tiny ones. So hang on. I got paint down in there. Okay, so see, I got paint down in there. So, I don't know. That is not going to look good when I dot it. I mean, I can't help for feeling. Alright, we're just going to go and see what happens. Yeah, you kind of have to rock them a bit. Hang on, I'm trying to get that paint out of there. With a clean corner of a Kleenex. I did. I put the lines on there and I painted in black. He comes out of wood. He's a wood color is how he comes. Alright, no wonder it's like a paint booger down in there. Okay. I'm scared to death, though. I'm scared I'm going to get it. So, see, you're just barely getting paint on there. And just hope and pray that it comes out. So, you kind of have to rock it a little bit like this. See? For some reason, I'll fix it. You kind of have to, I kind of like sticking with my dots, but I see where this adds like really cute stuff. It's just stamping. But, so you kind of have to rock it and then side to side like that. But I'll come back and fix that one. But I'm just barely touching it in the paint. And then there comes a little brush comes with them. See, I didn't do it. I didn't rock. Because you think they're flat. They are flat, but for some reason you have to kind of rock them a little bit. And y'all see what I just did? Hey, Julie. Where did that happen? How did that happen? How did that happen? I guess I got it from there and got it right there. Hang tight. Intermission. No harm, no foul. It's going to come off. Okay. It'll dry. It'll be fine. Alright, so I'm kind of having to rock this way. Like I said, I haven't dotted to, no, I did the bunnies and the carrots freehand. So I did a dot and then I drug my paint down. So no, those are done by me. So they're not stamps. They're just dots. Yeah, you definitely have to rock them. And see, I'll come back and fix rather than mess it up by trying to re-dip it. I will come back and just fix it with my tool. This way. It'll be all good. See, look at there. I didn't rock it like I was supposed to. Hang on, I gotta clean it because, and you clean these with this little brush. There's a brush down in this bag. Come on. course, you know, I can't get to it because I'm all alive. Okay, there it is. All right, so you clean them with water. So I'm just going to clean it and kind of with this. Let me get it over here in my water. And you don't ever want to clean them with alcohol, though, because they are 3D printed. And that filament, you don't need to get alcohol on the filament. Okay, let's see. Got paint all down in there. Okay. Next. I kind of got it all gummed up, so I had to clean it. This way. Kay's back. Kay's back. I'm almost there. When mine only showed half a swirl, I'll put more paint, then got paint. Yeah, if you get paint down in there, I just have to kind of wash it out and then just kind of start again. But yeah, I had to learn, like with the flowers, you definitely, it is a learning curve that you have to, I'll do a flower in a minute. I got them out here too. And then it's definitely a practice with these for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can try printing them yourself. She has a lady that does these. I don't, you know, you can't find the pattern. I think she makes the patterns herself. Okay, so see how now I'm done with that. I'm going to put it in my little cup of water over here. And now I'm going to take a tool and I'll just kind of fix some of these little spots where they didn't all meet. Like this. And that one, that ain't going, nothing helping that one because it's all kind of gobbed up. Look, what happened here? I guess it had water in it, look. It kind of, but it's all right. I'm not going to sweat over it. All right. See, they had water in it. That's what happened. So I'm going to let it soak in the water. Okay. Now, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? What am I doing now? What color? What color? What color? See, I could come right here and do something. Oh, the little brush comes with the tools. Put that in the water too. All right, now what? Now what? Let's see. Let's do... Let's do some purple. Lavender. That's like really dark to me for lavender. I always think lavender's like, ooh, that is gross. I need to shake that up some more. Green. Oh yeah, I could do green. I don't want to paint out of this lid. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a green. Let's do a pretty green. That is, let's do this green. Festive green. Oh, he's in recovery? That's awesome. Oh, he had back surgery like now. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad he's okay. All right. What I want to do here. Okay. Thinking. All right, let's do pretty green. That's good to hear that he's in recovery. Awesome. Dang, it's late at night to be having surgery, ain't it? Unless it was like an emergency. Yeah, Jenna's on YouTube a lot. She is on here too. She has a Facebook page. Because TikTok's changed a lot of stuff that they do, the way they do things. And so she's trying to do all of her stuff different places. Yay, Cindy, you dotted the top of your little birdhouse. I dot everything. If it can sit still, I'm going to try to dot it. That green's pretty. What do you do when to the bottom part of the round, like down here? Or what are you meaning this bunny, or are you meaning the bunny in general? Okay, so there's my green. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Let's do some purple. Purple. Thank you, Carol. I'll use a baby wipe and wipe them off because it's a watercolor pencil. So it will just wipe off with water. Or you could do a bunny in general. The bunny in general. This bunny, like I'll just keep going just like it was continuing. If that makes any sort of sense whatsoever. You'll see in a minute. So like I'm dotting off. Like, do you see? Just like I would just continue. And then the next thing we do will be off of the piece. But I would just continue around just like I was still going. Yeah, that green is really pretty. It's called Festive Green, if I didn't tell you all that. Festive Green. Do that a lot at Christmas. Like a good Christmas green. Okay. Yeah, so you let all this dry like really good. So I'll come back and I'll dot all of this again with another color. So like, okay, so you see this? There's my center. I've dotted it the first time. I top dotted and then I triple dotted it. These are double dotted. Those are triple dotted, triple dotted, triple dotted, double dotted, double dotted. So I come back and do, you know, stuff on 3 times. But like on these, when I did the lid, the jar lid, I put glitter on them, on my hearts. So yeah, so you can do all different kinds of things. Because the hearts, I necessarily wouldn't do another heart inside of it. I don't think I've ever done that before. Okay. So let's see what we're doing now. All right, I'm going to throw a little white in there because I always think, okay, I've got this white over here and I need to, where is my white? Let me put some more white in here. I got the white bunny and that's it. So I'm going to throw some white in here. So let's do this. A white dog doesn't want me to check her. Looks like a black and white checkered dog. Okay. It's not bad swishing on that. Kind of figured it was going to be a little rough, but it's not. Not bad. I'll have enough paint if I do it twice. Yeah, thank y'all for coming on and chatting and watching. I'm trying not to get my hand in it. And I just did. I got some green and I got some purple. It's hard not to, though, because I have to prop up somewhere. Okay, let's see. I might as well go ahead and do. That way I won't have to come back. Linda, it's all about, you know, putting your hand down when you put your hand down. Okay, so now this is off, right? So I would just pretend that I was putting a dot here, and then I would come here. I'm going to use the other end because it's going to be smaller at this point. Just like it was there. Same with this one. And pretend I'd put a dot and then just continue on just like it was there. Oh, swooshes, yes. But I used the smaller end for that because at that point when you see them, they're going to be smaller. Not big and fat like up here. Need more orange. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to dry it with a heat tool for sure, because it can crack your dots. These little domes of paint, it can definitely crack that, and you don't want all that work to be gone to waste. Ask me how I know. Yeah, well, it's hard because, you know, I've got something that's weird shaped like this. It's hard to have a little hand rest. But it's really not. Everybody says it's about steady hand, but I rest my hand down first before I ever make the dot. And then that's muscle memory. Just, it comes, I've got to rest my hand somewhere to get it to, before I do anything. Comes in the pizza box. The little table, I just call that the little table that comes in the middle of the pizza. It's like a Barbie table. A little end table. That's what it looks like to me. Now you got me wanting pizza. I love pizza. Could eat pizza every day. That or Mexican. All right, let's see. Now I gotta do these again. All right, move. Now I gotta do these sides. Sometimes I'll do all half and then I'll go back and do the other half, and sometimes I'll do them both at the same time. Okay, so I got some white in. I'm just talented. No, it's just learning how to do something. You can do anything you want to do. You just have to learn, and you have to be taught. You know, none of us come here knowing how to do stuff. We had to learn or be taught or something to learn how to do a skill. And this is the same. This is exactly the same thing. All right, now what am I going to do? So I don't want to put orange right here by this peach color. So, Full moon neighborhood pizza tonight. Yum! That sounds good. Pork chops, hash browns, cottage cheese. Okay, so this is Vivid Violet. And I'm just trying to think of what I'm doing next. Okay. I don't want to start here. So let's trying to picture how it's going to look in my mind. Yeah, and this is something, this art is not something that you're going to do for a week and say, okay, I'm good at it. It looks really good. Trust me when I say this takes practice. And everybody's like, oh, it's not a big deal. You're just putting little dots down with them little tools. Okay, I'm going to let you try and you see how you do. Get you some tools. And you go try and come back and report to me and tell me how easy you thought it was. Because it's not. It may look easy. Oh, Linda, it would. Hey, Melissa. It would. It just, like I said, it just takes practice. It's not something you're just going to do it for a couple of days and decide, oh, I'm good. A couple of weeks even, or maybe a couple of months. You know, because every time you do it, you're going to get better and better and better at it. Like I said, over the purple dot, bottom. That's because there's nothing there. This one, there's nothing right here. Forgot to dot. Hang on. Where did I see that at? Just breakfast for supper. Yum. Bottom right. Forgot to dot over the purple dot. Or I missed something. It's the end, Bonnie. I think right here there's nothing there. Is that one you're talking about? How many years? So about 2017, 2018. Because Craig and I got married in 2016, and it was after we got married. So it's been a little while. All right, so here... That's right, Michelle. You just, I mean, so see, I'm just kind of an imaginary right here and right there. I'm just kind of making an imaginary, like where they would be. If that makes any sense. So... And so it'd be like that. And then like that. You think, well, this is going to take forever, but it really doesn't. It just looks like it's going to. When it's blank, it's just a big old open space of stuff. So you think, gosh, it's going to take me all night to do this. Not really. See, that ain't perfect, but you know what? It's okay. Yay, Michelle, that's amazing. Awesome. Ornaments are fun at Christmas. Love doing ornaments. Getting in my way again. Let me close up my white. But I get too wound up. Yeah, sometimes, like, some days I just can't dot. It's like I just start and it's like, nope, it's not the day to dot today. I just can't, nothing's coming out right. So it's just like anything else. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to do it, or, you know, it's just one of those things. But it's just a time thing. See, I'm going to come back and fix that at some point. Guess my tool had water in it when I washed it out. I know, I love the ornaments. Steak on the Blackstone. Yum! We love our Blackstone. We cook lots of stuff on it. Ooh, glow-in-the-dark ornaments. That's fun. I need to do some neon paint, one of these in like neon paints, and put it in my blacklight cabinet with my uranium. I keep saying that. I haven't done it yet, but I have the paint. All right, so this one is that, and then didn't have any paint on my tool right here. I don't know what happened. Okay. There we go. Now we gotta see what color next. Probably gonna come in here and put something beside all them bunnies. Let's see, what can I do? All right, let's do this. While I've got this Vivid Violet out, I'm gonna add that right here. Still Vivid Violet. So let's do, sometimes you can come back after, you know, you've done a lot, and then add some stuff to the blank spaces. Oh, thank you, Barb. My stuff is not perfect. And see, I look at Jenna's stuff, and her stuff looks amazingly perfect, but she dots all day, every day, pretty much, and has been for years. I do so many other things. Thank you, Sherry. See, I'm bringing this color back down into this now because it needed something here in this blank space beside the rabbits. It needed something. And we pour our own stones and all of that stuff too. I haven't poured stones in a while. Ooh, I did 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Kathy. But yeah, anybody can learn to do this, I promise. It's not, you know, it's just, it's a matter of practicing, just like anything else. Why does that one look skimpy? So does this one. Okay, so I filled up that space. That looks good, don't it? And I put that multi-talented, yeah, multifaceted, I don't know, something. So, Catherine, Hobby Lobby, in the clay aisle, they're hanging up in the clay aisle. They have hearts like this. And they're very inexpensive. You like watching me do this? I like doing this. Now what? Now what? white bunnies again, or should I do brown bunnies? I should do brown bunnies. Like tan bunnies. Let's see, let's put tan bunnies above these. That does spin art. Oh, wow. Oh, have you, Donna? I just like to do all kinds of stuff, and I don't like to be, I don't know, stuck into one thing, if that makes sense. You know, like confined to one kind of craft. All right, let's do, maybe I'll just do all the bottoms first. I'm going to put little tan bunnies right here. So there would be one there, one there. I like that color tan. It's pretty. This is, where did I set it down? Oh. Khaki tan. Fawn is a good one too. Burlap's a good one. I could do gray bunnies. I got gray out here too. But I was like, yeah, I'll throw some tan bunnies in there. So then you're just going to see that of that bunny. So there's the bunny butts. Or part of the bunny butt. I got to pop that and that. So you shake the paint up. So you put air in it. And I cannot use a lighter and pop mine because I will burn my project. Some people do that. I can't do it. I'll be done scorched it. So when you shake your paint, of course, you put air in it. All right, now, where's my other tool? You like the terracotta color? Thank you. I just threw a bunch of colors, springy looking colors on my table here and just started, you know, started going. So I wasn't going to stick to just like 5 colors or something. I was going to do every color. Let's do all the colors. We're going to do all the colors. I'm ready for spring to be here. I think after New Year's Eve, it just needs New Year's Day. It should just be spring automatically. All right, so that one's right there. I don't think I've done a design on here too often on the main page. Normally I just do it in the group. Okay, got everybody. Everybody's done. Now we're going to do his ears. I'm just going to give him straight ears. See, I did his little cocked ears on that one. So I'm just going to do ears like that. Just the regular ears. Like that. So yeah, if you don't think you can do this, you probably can. You're just scared. It's not really intimidating because you're doing one step at a time. It's just when you look at it, you're looking at the whole piece and thinking, oh my gosh, a white dot on the bunny butt. Yes. So I will do gray little tails on that, on the white bunnies, because I can't do white tails. They won't show up. Yeah, I was done with winter. After Christmas, it should just, you know, New Year's, and then we should just have spring. It should just start being spring. Groundhog can kiss my tail. Y'all see my post about how to trap a groundhog, asking for a friend? That looks weird right there. Like, yeah. Now, I could make this a bunny face if I wanted to, like a bunny the front. But I like the bunny butts with the little tail. So I'll show y'all in a minute. We're going to do these tails, and I'll show you how they look. Okay. Thank you, Can Do Creations. This is my Zen. I like to dot. It's my go-to just to relax. Everybody's like, oh gosh, that would stress me out. I don't have the patience for this. Yeah, you'd be really surprised at how relaxing this ends up being. You'd be surprised. You laughed at my groundhog post? Yeah, I want to trap him. Oh, he says it every year. And I'm like, I'm going to get you, Phil. You just wait. Okay, so I'll show y'all how we're going to do the bunny tails. I don't know if this is going to be... There's a gray. I think my gray needs to be a little grayer. Let me get another gray. Okay, let's do this gray. This is a neutral gray. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do his tail. Okay, let me put this brown up. Be a month or so behind you, I know. I mean, 6 weeks of winter left is about on point for us anyway, because 6 weeks is going to put us about the 2nd or 3rd week of March, and that's when everything starts getting warmer for us in the south. So see, this gray looks like this. All right, so to do their little tails, I'm just gonna do a bunch of little dots and make it look like a little puff ball. So it looks like that. It's this little tail. Little tiny tails. Okay, I'll show them to y'all up close. I wanted to be able to see the tail instead of doing it too light where you couldn't even tell if it was a tail. So see them? They look like just a little cluster of dots. Makes it look like a little puffy tail. And then on the brown ones, I'll do white on the brown ones when they dry. Okay, now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Maybe we need to do more. All right, where's my oval? What did I do with the oval tool? Hello. Well, here it is. I don't know if it needs to be that big, but I'm gonna try to put, I wonder if I could put a sideways egg like that. Like this. Do y'all think I should put a sideways one? Faces on the tan bunny. Should I do it? I don't know. Oh, let's do a flower. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Let me get this flower tool out here and let y'all see. So here's what the flower tools look like, some of them. You can tell that one has not seen paint before. There's those. And I have the half flowers. Let's do... I'm gonna do this one. Now, what color flower? Pink in the ears. Yeah, gosh, that's so tiny, y'all. What color? What color? Dragon fruit? No, carousel pink. Let's do carousel pink for my for the flowers. Okay. So I just put my paint out here, and I'm gonna kind of try to get it to spread out a little bit where it won't be so deep. Let me help it out a little bit. Just kind of spread the paint out tulips. Ooh, I don't know if I could do tulips or not. All right, so there's my, see? And then you just pray real hard. Not too bad. They kind of ran together. Probably got a little too much paint on there. That one's better. You be collecting them like you do paintbrushes? Yeah. I have some, but I don't have like all the tools. She has lots. And once you kind of get in a groove, you're fine. And then I'll come back and I'll dot in the middle. Yeah, there's not a tulip tool, but I mean, I definitely could try a tulip, but we tried it in the group the other day, but I hadn't mastered it, so yeah. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm looking at it, white ones would have looked pretty too, like little daisies. Okay. So see, I'm not dipping it like deep in the paint. I'm just kind of getting the ends of those little things in the paint. Thank you, Lori. I'm trying. These tools are different, though. You really have to kind of be careful with it because they are, like you see, the first one I did, where is it? It's over here. They kind of ran, that one petal ran together, but it's okay. We're not worried about being perfect. Oh, those look like stems. This right here looks like the stem of the flower. It sure does. Now I wish I'd have done it green. I didn't mean that to look like that, but it does. And then this one will be just those. Ta-da! Wipe off what I can get off, and then I'll put it in my water. Yay! So, like, I think I'll do, like, a little yellow. Where's the yellow? All right. See how much this has gone? I mean, I've been doing this, what, an hour and a half? No. Yeah, hour and a half. It's not bad. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do the smallest rod. This one. And if you go to Jenna's site and you buy tools, you can do Leigh 10, Leigh in the number 10 at checkout, and then she'll know that I sent you. And I think you get 10% off, maybe. I can't remember. Better move that bottle. Yeah, less paint with the tools for sure. That's the trick to it. You don't need to just, the stamping tools, not these tools. You just don't need to dip it down in the paint and get so much paint on it. Those flowers look so sweet. See, now I gotta put something in between there. Okay, there's the flowers. It looks so cute. Look at all the colors is what I like. I'm using all the colors. This becomes your new obsession. It's so much fun though. It's just something I do. I do it in my house. I have a TV tray and I have a cart that's got a whole bunch of paint on it because I have paint on the inside of my house, paint on the outside in here in my studio. And I have tools in there, tools in here. And I do it in there too. Okay, now what am I doing in between? Need something. in between there, and I don't know what it is. Thinking, should the bunnies have feet? Oh, I could put, you don't have to put feet on them, but I mean, I guess I can. Kind of forgot, but you don't have to. But we'll put some feet on them. Because I did forget about the feet. So thank you very much. Now you could do feet like that, or we could do feet like this. Ooh, he's got big feet. Could do feet like that. Yes. Can't never have too many sets because they'll hide from you. Thank you, Kim's Crafty Corner. It's a lot of fun. So I have shamrocks I'm cutting, and I will be releasing those soon that we can dot, and fun stuff, and some other kits that I'm working on. He must be Thumper. He has big feet. And I did not sand this. I just painted a black coat of paint, and there I went. Because it was pretty smooth to start with. So I didn't even sand it. Thank you, Rebecca. I know I've missed a bunch of comments probably. But the phone's right here at my left shoulder, so I'll try to keep up with it. Where to sign up for the class? I haven't got to sign up yet, because my VA is going to be working on some of the automations in the background, and I have to make a group and all the things. But it's going to be like at the end of this month, probably. Thank you, Sherry. Let's see. It needs something in between here. Just thinking. All right, let's do this. Where is... Oh, let's just do this. Where's my green? My foliage green. A dot for the bunny butt on the tan bunnies. Yes, I will. When they're not quite dry. All right, so let's do this. I'm thinking. Like a little leaf. Like a little green leaf. Okay, let's see. That one, that one. Where's my thing? Okay. That one. So now, okay. Think about where I was. That took up a little space, but it added something there. Oh, I went a little too far with that one, but it's okay. All right, so up, down, up, down, up. So, because I got it, it'll be okay. Doesn't matter how we end because they're not going to be together. This paint is like, I guess the heat is blowing on me, so it's making it dry so fast. And then this bunny ear. Normally I'm doing stuff that's round, so this bunny ear's getting in my way. It's getting in my way. And there we go. Okay, there's a little green. Now it's like, now what? Let's do, I'm gonna see what color now. Orange? Maybe. Let's try something. Let's do something different. Let's do something different. All right, hold on. Tangerine. No, let's go back with the orange we had. Just gotta figure out. Okay. Do something weird on y'all. Turn it. I need some more paint. I think that's what it is. I think that the heat blowing right above me makes it dry fast. Okay. See, now put carrots there. That's gonna be carrots. And then a carrot here. And then a carrot here. I should have done this one over here a little bit more. I'm amazing at this. I've been doing it a long time. Okay, now let's go here. Drop me some more paint. My tool's gonna go everywhere. I know I'm missing y'all's time to go to bed. Wendy, is that what you're saying? I know I'm missing comments. Okay. I don't have to do too many of them. So here. And then here. And here. Good night. Okay. And I know there was part of one I should have done right here. I'm going to come back and get it before I forget. Okay. Feels like 11, but it's only 8. I know it's only 9:11 here. It feels so much later than that. And the time changes in about 6 more weeks. So that's a plus. I'm ready. All right, I only have to do half of ones over here. And then, okay. That, oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pretend like that. Yeah, it'll be all right. You wish you didn't change. Yeah, changing always gets me. I don't, it takes me a minute. But if I know we're changing, you know, for the better, like we'll get some extra time. Not really extra time, but y'all know what I mean. Your daylight is better. I'm all for it now. I'm all for it. Uh-oh. I'm running into my green are just gonna run in together like that. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, oh, what happened right here? Okay. I just want to know how I got. Yeah, I guess it's on the right line. It just doesn't look right. I don't know. It's an optical illusion or something. Okay. So I'll do a little green there. So y'all don't change. You must be, are you in Arizona? I mean, yeah, Arizona doesn't change, right? Who else is it that doesn't change? I can't remember. Hawaii? I wish we wouldn't change because it does fix itself. Look, what did I do? I'm doing that again. So it's like my greens are just running into each other here. Going backwards. That's the wrong way. Glad I didn't have to do too many of these because my green are all fighting together here. Okay. Maybe a little green there and some green here. So you can kind of see it. Maybe a little bit. I wish Colorado didn't change. Yeah, so Arizona and Hawaii. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, now what? Now what? It just looks like this line. I don't know. It's weird. But it is the same line because here's the chalk line. It is the same line. Yeah, I mean, they just need to just do away with the whole thing to me. Like, just do away with it. Just everybody, because it fixes itself, but I don't know. I mean, they did it because of the kids are getting on the school bus, I guess. Something like that is why they kept it. Put bunny tails on my rabbits. Something blue. Okay. See, I get OCD. I'm like, okay, what color does it need? Yeah, and blue would probably be the best thing. But see, I'm going to come back and top dot all this. And it's going to make it all different. But it's going to be pretty. And you think, oh, it doesn't need top dotting. But then once you top dot it, you're like, oh, that looks so good. Let's see. Finish my little tails. Little cottontails. Here comes Peter Cottontail. Green on 2 o'clock carrot. Okay. I see where you're talking about. Just a hint. And this one just needs a little bit of a bunny butt. And green right. Oh, they did it to make stuff for the war. Like green here. Yeah, I think that's the one. You can incorporate, yeah, I'll put blue probably in those eggs too, like you said. And then, now, we could do, yeah, I'll just continue, like, around. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do, but I need to wait until I get up there and do some lines. Some blue, something here. I'm just kind of at a stopping point. Like, what do I do now? All right, let's do some blue. I'm gonna do turquoise again. That. And sometimes you just get like this and then you get stuck. Like, what am I doing now? Shouldn't the bottom line on the lower ear have carrots on it? Yes and no. Like, you mean here? Oh, that's a piece of my hair. Like here, it should have went like that. Yep, you're probably right about that. That's why it looks funny to me, because that should be up here. That. And it should go like that. That's why it looks funny. That's why it looks funny. Okay. Let's see. How are we going to fix it? How are we fixing it? Like that. I don't know what to do about that right there. I guess I covered it with black. because technically you are correct. Let me just use this end. All right, now okay. Then that's why it looked funny to me, I think. Like, since this is about dried. Thank you, Beverly. Until this, I'm like, until the carrots are kind of, that's why it kept looking funny to me. I kept thinking, something don't look right. You know what I mean? I just kept looking at it like, that don't need to be there. Here, let me get this wipe and do this. And I just messed up that carrot, but I'll fix it. Like I'm trying to fix one thing and I mess up something else. You know, that's how it goes. Black paint pen. Well, it'd be my luck, it would be two different kinds of black. Y'all know there's different colors of black. So it was just never there. Okay, it was never there. Now, maybe it looks better down now. So it kind of looks sort of like it goes in line now. All right. Now I don't know what to do next. I'm thinking. So we said blue though. Whatever it is, it has to be blue. Because we need some blue up here. So now, I probably would have realized it about right there that I needed those carrots needed to be here. So there. And there. So I'm getting less and less of what I actually have to do because, you know, it's cut off. So now, let's do this. Eggs. Yeah, I'll probably do some eggs here. Just trying to, now I'm bringing some yellow in here. Then, so, dot, dot. That looks terrible. That didn't turn out wrong. I mean, circle, but it's okay. Oop. All right. I make it look easy. I just been doing it. Been doing it for a very long time, so that's why. So it's like now what needs to go here. Maybe I need to do little bitty eggs, maybe. Not pink ones. I've already got pink ones here. Very effortless. Let's do crystal blue right here. What shape should I begin to start with? Maybe a circle? Yeah, and I would definitely do, you know, do it on cardboard or, you know, practice. Like I tell my people to practice all your little walking the dots and all that stuff. Practice, you know, your little steps and stuff before you trying to go and do a whole big design like this. All right, so then there. See, I got blue over there, but it's okay. Don't worry, the blue is going to look different once I do the decorations on my little eggs. This blue and that blue is going to be different, so don't worry. Be okay. I love it too. I think it's so pretty. I just got to I think I'm going to put another egg here and another egg there. Yeah, I can fit it in. Just got to figure out what colors. Let's do. I have not used bubble gum. That's one of my favorite colors, and I haven't even done it. Purple, then pink. I think I'll do pink and then, yeah, pinks and purples. Oh, I got to put the top back on my yellow before it dries out. Okay. So this is bubble gum. Let's start right here. Nope. To the right of that is going to be bubble gum. And then to the right. And see, I'll come back and put purple. To the right. Blue with yellow reminds me of turquoise jewelry. Yeah, it does. All right, I'm just going to put that there. This one to the right. Okay. But once I top dot these blue dots right here, you're just going to be able to see barely a little bit of blue. No, I'm not going to do an eye. No. Purple. I'm going to bring the wild orchid back. That was this purple right here in this beginning. So let's put purple here. Kind of close, but it's okay. That may be it. Nope. good night. Been up since 3 a.m. My goodness. All right, that's them. So like I said, I will decorate all these little eggs once I'm done. Are you stopping at the line? Yes. And then I'm going to do probably a straight row of just dots here at this point. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what color. Maybe that vivid violet again. All your favorite colors. I know, mine too. Like, I like, I'm just trying to be spring. Alright, so let's do this. Didn't want to do. Now, when you do a line like this, you have to try to be as straight on that line as I can get, because you're going to be able to see any little bitty up and down that I do on this line. You're going to be able to see any little bobble that I make. That's the only thing that makes me nervous about doing a straight line of dots. But see how the spacing in between? That just kind of becomes a muscle memory. Because I know exactly what the paint is going to do once I push it down. And I know about how much is going to come out. So I can try to get that space the same every time. Yeah, go ask somebody to check on him for you, and why has it been so long? Maybe because it's nighttime. You know, they aren't as, as they are in the daytime. Yes, you can't remove these white lines till it's all dry. Like, I'll remove them probably in a day or so after I finish it. Alright. Yeah, go ask somebody. Alright, so then all I gotta do is this one. You're so amazed. Yeah, it is. I like to watch people do it too. I like to watch people paint. It's so relaxing to me. Okay, good. They just took into his room. Okay, so that means that's good. That's good. That's good. What color purple? This is vivid violet. It's kind of like Love Potion, but it's got a little bit of white in it maybe. Yeah, everything comes to you with practice. So then I'm going to have to start again trying to do, but most of it's going to be up here. So now it's like, what do I do now? Another row of rabbits. Carrot. I just did carrots. How if I do rabbit? Just trying to think about it, what I'm doing now. Let's do, it's so soothing, yes. All right, I'm gonna do, this is Morning Mist. And where's my big one? That's not it. Here it is. How do they get away from me so on the table? I don't know. So I think I'm going to do... Let's get one. Oh yeah, flowers. I could do flowers. I think I'm gonna do row of little bunnies across here. That one looks small. There we go. Yellow flowers. Oh, that'd be pretty. I'll do yellow flowers next. Because then you're gonna see this row of bunnies right across there. I think it's gonna look cute. Try not to let my sleeve get over here in it. That's a pretty gray. But you can make your own gray. You can use a little bit of black and some white and have your own gray. Just a little bit. It don't take much. Doesn't take much at all. Yellow tulips. I might have to practice on the tulips and add them like tomorrow because I would have to. This is Morning Mist. Oh, I don't need to put that up. I need to shake it though. And get some more paint. Get another wipe because I just dropped mine on the thing. Don't forget the tail. Yeah, I will, but I have to let it dry before I do the tails like that. But I'm doing the ears now. What size are the rods for the bunnies? That's the biggest clear and then the medium clear. But you can do them whatever size you want to do them. See, I could do them both cocked over, or I could, and I need to cover that up. Just like that. Yes, late. Was it emergency surgery he had to have? That's crazy, being that late. Isn't it pretty? I love it. It's all the colors is why it's so pretty. It's all the colors. But thank you. Not perfect. It's just pretty. Little Peter Cottontails. I think their ears are getting longer as I go. There's all the bunnies. See how cute that's going to be, like, all the way across? Then I have to figure out what's going to go here. I could put carrots in between them. Yeah, why not? Let's do carrots. But I'm going to do them. Let's put my lid on my paint. 83 today. Nice. You'd be tired and not need to stop. Well, it's kind of like you just kind of get into it, and then it's like, well, you know, I just want to keep going, and I don't need more paint than that. We could have put some peeps in here, but I kind of like the bunnies. I don't like peeps. I like peeps, but I don't like to eat peeps. What is that? I think I need some more orange. It's getting dry. Hardest part, yes. You need gray on the tail below the pink. Gray. I gotta put feet on them too. Gray on the tail. Wait, you need to do a little of the gray on the bunny's tail between those purple dots or not. I just had to be stale. I'm confused at what y'all are saying. You're talking about I need to put little feet on them? Is that what y'all are talking about? Yeah, I forgot the feet, didn't I? But I'm not sure what y'all are talking about. A tail. No, on the black bunny. Oh. Yeah. I'm thinking the tail of what bunny? I'm trying to figure out what in the world y'all are talking about. Yes, here. You are very correct about that. Yes, I do. I'm going to probably finish these carrots, and I'm going to probably call it a night, too. Even though I want to finish. So, yeah, I stay up late doing this sometimes, and you can see why. Because, like, oh, I don't want to finish. But this is a big project for me. I don't do a lot of big things. And this is considered big for me. Good night, Tammy. Make out of all colors of peeps. A peep, I don't like to eat them. But I'm just not a peep person. And then they make like peep, weird flavor peeps, like cola and Dr. Pepper and root beer and all this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that does not even sound good. But I think peeps are cute. Oh, the tail, yeah. I was thinking these bunnies, I'm like, well, I hadn't done the tails yet. But yes, you're correct. Y'all are very correct about, and I'm getting splattered of paint, but I'll fix all that before I seal it. Go ahead and do all my carrots right now, and then I'll drag them. So yes, I will put gray down there, because y'all didn't even think about it. So thank y'all for telling me. Y'all don't miss anything. Oops. All right, I need more paint. Roast them over a campfire. Now that might be good. Little burnt Pete. Little toasted Pete. He'd be good. Some graham crackers and Hershey bar. That might be good. Instead of chestnuts, it'd be marshmallow peeps roasting on an open fire. Another carrot. Over there, yep, I gotta put a carrot there, don't I? Sure do. Y'all keep me straight now. And then one. All right, now let's put some bunnies. Maybe it's your right. You're the first bunny. I don't know. Okay, so now gotta have gray flavored marshmallow peeps for s'mores. Yeah, they have all kinds of crazy flavors. All right, so I'm gonna do one here. That's one of them's butt. Skip one, and then there's the other one. And then, oh no, Glenda, I hope you feel better. All right, so then we gotta have the little carrot coming down. Look at there. Thank you for telling me that, because I just totally forgot. But you don't see it nowhere else but here. I don't like the way I ran out of paint right there. It kind of looks a little sparse. There we go. Now, when done, add a teeny tiny white lines on the carrots. Yes, you could, with little bitty toot things. All right, let's do, where's my green? Foliage green, where are you? Here you are. It's looking good, isn't it? I don't have but a little bit more to finish. Let's do the tops of my carrots. Thank you. Good night, Shirley. And thank y'all for hanging out. It's getting late for some of y'all. My husband probably thinks, my God, she's been live forever. I'm sure little Roscoe is sleeping. Popcorn flavored marshmallows in the popcorn container at work. What? Popcorn? Why do you need popcorn flavored marshmallows. Like, why don't you just eat popcorn? Glinda, it's not really a steady hand. It's just, you have to, like, I rest my hand down first, and then I make my mark. I just do it really fast. So I'm not hovering. I'm like, you know, steadying myself. I just do it quickly. All right, there's my little carrots and the carrot tops. Okay, they all look funny. Isn't it cute? They're super adorable. Thank you, Kim. But isn't it cute? So yeah, and then I'll have to work on the top dots. And then these eggs, I'll have to put little somethings on them. And isn't that cute? Magnifico. It can be a word. We're going to say it's a word. And then I'll just have this to go. And then up here. And I'm probably going to finish that tomorrow. Let's see. It is, I don't know if it'll let me. Oh, yeah, it's not going to let me because when I try to type, the whole like thing jumps way over here where my phone holder is and I can't type. But it's, somebody will type it in there, jgrons.art.com. But she has ovals and skinny ovals and all kinds of different things. But I'll probably come back and add, like right here, I'll probably add white dots here and fill in some of that space. Yeah, there's Judy. jgrons.art.com. Anyway, you type that in, you'll find it. I'll probably come and put some little stuff anywhere, you know, somewhere in between some of this stuff and fill in like some of this dark space that I don't know yet. Oh, gray bunny feet, gray bunny feet, gray bunny feet. Thank you. Let me put the gray bunny feet so they'll be complete. And then tomorrow I can put their tails. Bunches of little feet. I know, it's really pretty. Well, I feel like all I do is come on here and cluster dot. See, I really don't get to see like what this kind of stuff entails. But it's really fun. And I used bunches of colors of paint. Normally I stick to like about 4 or 5 colors, but this one I just used all of them. No, not all of them, but you know, I wanted a whole big variety of colors because I wanted it to look super springy. Now, if you did this on a white background, it would look totally, completely different. And then yellow tulips. I will try. Let's see. Put a foot and a foot and a foot and a foot. There we go. They got feet. Thank y'all very much. Good night, Dana. Isn't it cute? Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love how he's looking. But it's going to look even better when all of this gets done. When it gets top dotted, because let's see. I ain't gonna do that because I'll end up messing it up. Where's my bubble gum? It is relaxing. The Hobby Lobby came from, I mean, I had the Hobby Lobby. The bunny came from Hobby Lobby. So like when you top dot everything, it's gonna just give it a whole different look. So see, it's gonna change everything once I get everything top dotted and I put some glitter on it. It's gonna look fantabulous. But yeah, so anyway, I love all the colors too. I don't know how many colors I used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or 10 at least that I can count on my palette. And some of them more than that because I used this brown, that brown. Yay! Lost her page. Yes. Any more swirls? Yeah, I could do swirls. We could do swirls up here like this. We'll do something, but I love how this looks. That's kind of, I wanted those bunnies to be straight across there. So I was trying to set myself up for a straight line of bunnies like that. Well, I mean, normally I don't do something this big. Like, normally I do stuff like this. Because I am, I like the instant gratification. So, normally I don't, this is pretty big for me. Flowers. And swirls. Y'all, I'm yawning. Yeah, like 12 colors because I used the brown and the gray. But y'all had to put tails on those. And top dot everything. Me too, Penny. I'm just going to go put on my pajamas. So yeah, all this will be dry. And I'll top dot it tomorrow. And let that dry. Yeah, I'll do the swirls. I like the swirls too. And I need to fix these right here. Where the water kind of came out and dripped on my project out of my swirl. So like it's been sitting here in the water. See, like the paint, you know, comes off. But you don't soak them in alcohol or anything like that because it will mess up the filament stuff that this is made of. He is good, Sandy. He's just doing his little puppy thing, you know. He's just getting around and playing and just getting into everything. I dropped one on the floor. Getting around and getting into everything. When he's out here, he has a little pen that he has to stay in because there's too much out here he can get into and he don't need to get into. How hard would a little basket be to make? It might not be bad. We'd have to do like a little basket and then with a handle. Yeah, we could do baskets. That'd be cute too. So yeah, I'll wipe all this off with a baby wipe. These lines. It'll come off real easy. What's my light doing? Anyway, like my light's trying to come off my table or something. All right. So it's a watercolor. It's watercolor. Okay, so let me show y'all up close. So you see the chalk lines? Normally I wait till the whole thing dries, but that's all pretty dry. But see, it just comes right off. I'm just being gentle because it is dry, but it's not dry. So see, they come off. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. So like I'll come back probably and I'll put some dots here. I'll fill in some of the spots. So when y'all see it again, it's going to look different. But yeah, I won't take all these off until, like tomorrow I can take them off because I don't need them anymore. And up here, I'm going to have to just pretend like I got lines. But I'll be okay because I don't hardly ever use the guidelines anyway. So, what are your lines done with? It's a watercolor pencil. You can get them at Hobby Lobby and then like the loose pencil section where the artist supplies are. And they're shaped like this. Because I think the round ones are regular pencils, like colored pencils. And then this shape is the watercolor. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Flutterfly, I can't say it, Creations. So anyway, yeah, a watercolor pencil. It's white. And then I have a gray one for if I have a white background. And it comes off the same. So they'll just come right off. But you can do a white charcoal pencil too. They have those at Hobby Lobby. But yeah, I'll try to take them off tomorrow before I do the next thing. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, guys. Well, I am fixing to hop off and go put on my pajamas and probably get into bed shortly. Yes, Joy Spun pajamas at Walmart are the best. Oh my gosh. I love them. Yeah, and I'm still wearing my Christmas ones because they're so comfy. They feel like butter. So anyway, so I will see y'all Thursday. And we'll do something Thursday. I don't know what. So anyway, but I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of your night and get some good sleep and have a good week, guys, okay? Bye. Love y'all.